All right, I'm back with another weekly analysis. So, yeah, the last week, the last previous week, we had a nice move, which was anticipated. Price coming down to take out the buy side liquidity, resting down here, and coming again into this weekly busy, right? And then we had last week ending the candle like this, green. Okay, so what do we have now? So we took this out already. First of all, let's clean up the charts a bit. Let's remove this inversion breaker, which we used. This inversion gap was also very nice. Let's keep it clean. And we have another gap that was used multiple times. Let's remove that. Let's clean it up. So now we have this weekly over here in inversion, I guess you call it order block that was blasted through. Within that, we have what do you call it? A CB. So CB 1 week. So now we have the confluence of two different PD arrays. Okay. Yeah, overlapping here. So just basing on this chart, if I'm looking for lower prices, one price come into here, create some sort of market maker sell model, and come a bit lower. We're quite close to here, so most likely price is going to come and take that. So just to note, we have another CB here. So if we were expecting lower prices, I don't want to see a weekly body close above here for sure. And yeah, definitely not close above this gap. So what usually happens is, what's possible is we may come in here and get a wick that comes into here and then continues lower if we were indeed bearish, which I believe we should be. So I'm just going to look at the higher time frames, like the monthly. Okay, let me hide this on the monthly so we can see it a bit more clearly. All right. So, yeah. Yep. Looks good. It looks good. Looks good to possibly go lower. So we had a 6-month candle open here. Now we're going lower. We may possibly be targeting this BC on the yearly. So I have this annotation on the 4-month. Let me check that out. Yeah, so we may see price dig deeper into this 4-month order block. And it's also somewhat of a breaker over here. Price came down into it. Let's see if it wants to come down a bit deeper first. That's the 4-month. Remember, we were looking at the weekly. We could see a little bit more trading into there if we were to possibly come back up and take out this, which I think we will do. Will we come down into here first? I don't know. Maybe. But we're not anticipating that far in the future. We're just looking for the next candle, right? So what I want to see is in here and a bit lower. And possibly use, if we trade lower and close below here, use this again, use this BC as an inversion gap. Okay. So let me see on a lower time frame. All right, we had a CB here, respected nicely. So we got this overall order block. If we do manage to come up all the way there, this BC here, also used as an inversion gap. And we just have the weeklies over here. So on the daily, we do have this to bounce off from. Okay, let me just inverse this one. So what can happen here? Okay, looking on a lower time frame, building a narrative, and then continue our path, right? That I anticipated on the weekly to go for lower prices. Or look at the nice respect of this order block. Or we could just be moving higher. But if we do start moving higher, we definitely need some strong news to indicate that. But I think we could possibly make another low and possibly be heading more to the downside, deeper into this gap. We didn't actually touch the body of the gap yet, but yeah, on this time frame, daily, I want to see some 4 hours or hourly market maker sell model, a little bit of manipulation based on time. So if we go into the euro, should be expecting something different, right? So we can use this for our narrative as well. Go to euro on the weekly. This was just for illustration earlier. Okay. All right, let me just clean it up. Okay, on the monthly, nothing much. It looks a lot better on the pound because pound came into a weekly gap and started expanding, creating an order block. So I do believe we'll be moving higher from here on and low on the dollar. It looks like it. It should be going higher too. For now, so on monthly, going to the weekly. Don't know what this is. So on the weekly, what do we have? Got a busy 1 week there, very nice one, and one here as well, which can be used to go higher from. Got a nice structure over here of this. You could call it a breaker. Didn't take liquidity or anything, so call it a mitigation block. But it's possible that we bounce off of that. I think we get on the daily, we have a little bit more insight. We've got the nice order block here, so we may trade into this area on the daily. I don't think we'll come down here. If we do come down here, I think we might get quite a fast reversal back to the upside. So we came here, created this relative equal highs that should be taken out as well. On the daily, we got a breaker here. So you watch for yourself on Monday, right? That's what I'm gonna predict, possibly, if we don't gap or anything weird like that. Monday, price trades up into this breaker and then trades down into here. So let's see when we do come into here. And from there, I think we may possibly throughout the week consolidate a little bit and then move higher. So we'll see. But yeah, we could possibly take a nice short into there. Let me go to the lower time frames. Okay, so I did look at the 2 hour, I believe. So there's a 2 hour busy here and 2 hour busy here that could be used as an inversion gap. So price could come trade into here again and then boom. So maybe into this order block. It'll be quite interesting. We are very much at a discount, so yeah, just make sure you wait for a good confirmation before trying to short at such a discount. Okay. Should we look at anything else? Let's look at Bitcoin quickly. I saw some people posting about supports being broken and just nonsense. So they're saying it's a strong support broken. But to me, it's like, okay, taking the liquidity, external range liquidity. Now we're going to move through internal range liquidity to reach this nice, juicy, relative equal highs up here. Yeah, so I think we should reach AF. Yeah, we should be going for AF, I think. But short-term trades, oh, nice gap in here that we can trade off of. It's R2F gap, yes. I think I will take this trade. And I will share it if I do. Busy on day. R2F. So let's call it R2F. 1 day. Very nice. Okay, clean up the chart. Okay. Yeah, something into here. As far as maybe into here. So I'm going to go to the lower time frame. What do I have? Ooh, juicy, juicy. Okay. Bam. Bam. And yeah, we just go from there. Pop, 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 pop. Should go higher from there, I believe. What do we have here? 3 day. breaker. So this is a possibility. We go to the weekly. Yeah, wait for this weekly close, and we do have a breaker here. So price can come as far as down here, which I think it may do. Let me inverse the chart. Yeah, that looks nice. I normally trust or feel better about shorts with breakers. I have a problem trusting longs with breakers, so it doesn't matter. Price is fractal and it works all the way the same, but psychologically. So sometimes I inverse the chart and it looks a lot better, and I would like to see price come into there in order to go for a short to take out all of this. Oh, that looks good. Looks very good. But on the daily, could possibly take a long from this area over here. Okay. Yep. So that's it. Um, if you're wondering how about other forex pairs, if you see if my anticipation is that the dollar goes lower after coming into here, of course, then you can use the same analysis for whatever pair. So the dollar CAD. Dollar CAD seems to be gaining strength though. I wouldn't say gaining strength, but actually I'm looking for this trendline liquidity here to be taken. It's such a big time frame. It does look kind of bullish, but it's the strength of the Canadian dollar, dollar yen, compared to the dollar CAD. Dollar CAD's been going up, dollar yen has been going down. So I think we may see low prices on dollar yen. It's quite overextended up there. Yeah, that's what I anticipated. Did that actually happen? Was it that one on the weekly? Let me see. I want to see when it made that. I'm gonna make a new path line. Well, basically anticipating lower, right? Did it come into this inversion gap? Let's go to the daily. It's closed. 4 hour. Maybe not yet. So I think it's coming up into that and then kick the bucket and go lower. All right, so that's it for this one. Happy trading next week. I hope you find some good opportunities. Till next time, R2F signing out.